This week's video is about a topic that affects millions of people worldwide: depression. It's a serious condition that can have a huge impact on a person's life, and yet it's often not talked about enough. Today, we're going to dive into what depression is and talk about the signs and symptoms of depression. Whether you're someone who's personally struggled with depression or you're simply curious to learn more, I hope you'll find this conversation helpful and informative. But before we get started, let me start by saying that all the information we share with you about depression should be used for educational purposes only. If you or someone you know is going through depression, please don't hesitate to reach out for professional help. If you live in the US, you can call SAMHSA's free hotline 24/7 at 1-800-662-HELP. And if you or someone you know is struggling or is in a crisis, you can also call or text 988 for help. No matter what part of the world you live in, don't be afraid to seek help if you need it. Depression can be fatal if left untreated. When it comes to depression, many of us have a vague understanding of it. We might picture someone who is feeling sad or down, but beyond that, we may not know much about it, unless, of course, we've studied psychology or have had personal experience with it. The thing is, depression is incredibly common, and yet it remains shrouded in mystery for many people. That's why I think it's important to start by saying that everyone's experience is different. However, being able to recognize the signs and symptoms of depression is the key to getting the help you need. So let's take a closer look at depression and what its symptoms look like. Emotional symptoms. One of the first signs that you might be experiencing depression is feeling down or sad most of the time. You know that feeling when you wake up in the morning and it seems like you just can't shake off the gloom. Well, imagine feeling that way day after day, even when everything in your life seems to be going well. It's like a dark cloud that follows you around, making it hard to find joy in the things you used to love. The worst part is that this feeling doesn't just go away on its own. It can last for weeks, months, or even years. It's a serious condition that can have a huge impact on your life. So if you or someone you know is experiencing these symptoms, it's really important to take it seriously and seek help. Remember, depression is nothing to be ashamed of. It is a real illness that affects millions of people worldwide. With the right treatment, you can get back to feeling like yourself again. So don't hesitate to reach out to a mental health professional or talk to someone you trust about what you're going through. You're not alone, and there's always hope for a brighter future. Cognitive symptoms. Now, we all know that depression can be a debilitating condition, causing feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and fatigue. But did you know that depression can also impact a person's cognitive abilities? Research has shown that individuals with depression may experience impairments in attention, memory, and decision-making, among other areas. For example, a recent study found that individuals with major depressive disorder had significant impairments in attention and executive functioning. These statistics help to highlight the complexity of depression and emphasize the importance of addressing both emotional and cognitive symptoms in order to improve overall well-being. Cognitive symptoms of depression are often overlooked or misunderstood, but they can have a significant impact on a person's daily life. These symptoms involve changes in how a person thinks, processes information, and views the world around them. One common cognitive symptom of depression is difficulty concentrating or making decisions. Imagine trying to focus on a task or make a decision, but your mind feels foggy and unfocused. You may find yourself easily distracted or struggling to remember important details. This can make it challenging to complete work or school assignments and can even affect everyday tasks like grocery shopping or driving. Another cognitive symptom of depression is negative or distorted thinking patterns. This can involve viewing oneself, others, and the world in a negative or pessimistic light. In addition, depression can also cause people to have an overall slower processing speed, meaning that they may take longer to respond to questions or engage in conversations. This can lead to frustration for both the person with depression and those around them. It's important to note that these cognitive symptoms of depression are not a choice or a sign of weakness. They are a result of chemical imbalances in the brain that are beyond a person's control. Fortunately, with the right treatment and support, many people are able to manage these symptoms and experience relief from depression. Behavioral symptoms. Depression can affect a person's behavior in noticeable ways, and there are certain red flags to keep an eye out for. One of the most typical signs of depression is when someone loses interest in things they once enjoyed. People with depression may also experience changes in their appetite and weight, such as an increase or decrease in appetite and weight gain or loss. These symptoms can make it hard for individuals to take pleasure in life's everyday activities and can impact their overall well-being. Another common symptom of depression is sleep disturbances. People with depression may find it challenging to fall asleep or stay asleep and may experience insomnia. In some cases, they may sleep excessively. This can cause a persistent feeling of fatigue or lack of energy, even after getting enough sleep. Depression can also cause feelings of restlessness, irritability, or agitation, making it difficult for a person to concentrate or make decisions. They may have memory problems and may even withdraw from social situations, avoiding friends and family. It's essential to remember that not everyone with depression will experience all of these symptoms, and some may experience different symptoms, not listed here. Depression is a serious condition, and if you or someone you know is experiencing any of these symptoms, it's essential to seek professional help from a healthcare provider. Remember, depression is treatable, and there are many resources available to help you or a loved one recover. Don't hesitate to reach out for help, and know that you're not alone in this struggle. Physical symptoms. Some of the most common physical symptoms of depression include chronic pain, headaches, digestive problems, or changes in menstrual cycle. Depression can also lead to a weakened immune system. These physical symptoms are caused by changes in the body's hormones and levels of inflammation. Again, it's important to remember that not everyone with depression will experience physical symptoms, and some people might only experience physical symptoms without feeling sad or down. If you are experiencing any of these physical symptoms, it's a good idea to talk to a doctor or a mental health professional to help you find the right treatment. Depression is a serious and complex mental health condition that can impact anyone at any stage of life. It's important to recognize the symptoms of depression and seek help if you or someone you know is struggling. With proper treatment and support, it's possible to manage depression and live a fulfilling life. According to the World Health Organization, over 264 million people worldwide suffer from depression. It's the leading cause of disability worldwide. In the United States alone, it's estimated that over 17 million adults experienced at least one major depressive episode in the past year. These statistics highlight the prevalence and impact of depression on individuals and society as a whole. Our hope with this video is that you'll come away with a deeper understanding of depression and perhaps even feel equipped to educate others on this topic. We believe that by increasing awareness of depression, you may be better positioned to recognize when someone close to you is struggling and to provide support when they need it most. We believe that education and open dialogue are essential in caring for our mental well-being, and we would be delighted to have you be a part of our journey. So let's begin the conversation by answering this question. Have you learned something new about depression from this video? If so, what was it? Leave a comment. We would love to know your thoughts. As always, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future content. Share this video with others who may benefit from it, and finally give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to spread loving kindness to all beings around you and be the change you want to see in the world. See you in the next video.